Yeah, hello everyone. This is Wafaa Mohamed. I'm not gonna introduce myself. Mr. Mohamed has done this already. Here I am. So today's presentation, it's about active learning in young learners, engaging minds and empowering futures. Let's get started. First of all, let me ask you, what is the meaning of the word active? Huh. Type in the chat box. What is the meaning of the word active? Waiting for your answers. Huh. Yeah, attentive, energetic, engaging, great, awake, sharing. Okay. What else? Everyone share. Caring. Active means engaging. Communicative approach. Enthusiasm. Okay. Affectionate. Aware. What else? Hello. Hello. Yes, hello everyone. Being part of the process. Great. Communicative again. Okay. What else? Okay. Alert. I love that one. Be ready. Participating. More. Go ahead. Participating again. Yeah. Thanks, Miss Radwa, Miss Dina, everyone who has participated in the chat box. Busy, connect, interactive. Okay. So let's check the meaning of the word active in Cambridge Dictionary. Let's go. It means in an organization or a planned activity. So if we're talking about active learning, it means that kind of learning that is engaging and involving the students in a planned activity. So tell me, who planned the activity? Who would be planning for this activity? Again, active learning, it means, yeah, the teacher. Excellent. Thank you very much, Miss Hamza. Miss Hana, Miss Hasna, yes, Miss Hasna. Yeah, it's the teacher, Miss Marwa. Excellent. Okay. So active learning, it means involving the students in a planned activity. How can they be active? How can a student or a child be active while he's learning? Today, we're going to learn about the components or principles of active learning. But first of all, let's know what does it mean, active learning. And this is taken from a research done by Cambridge University. Active learning is a process that has students learning at its center. Yeah, so in this approach, the student is the center of the teaching, of your teaching process. They are the center of the learning process. Active learning focuses on how they learn, not just on what they learn. No, it's about how they, because they are encouraged to think hard rather than passively receiving the information. So here, the students, they are not passive participants. They are not just listeners. No, the students, they are actively engaged, and they are actively participating in the learning process. They are the center of the process itself. So what are the 5 components? Give a guess. What are the 5 components or the principles of active learning? Guess. What are the components of active learning? Teacher, students, okay. Activities, yes, yeah, Miss Dina, Ladies and gentlemen, participate. Environment, okay, yeah, Miss Layla. Engaging students, student-centered activities, environment again. Okay. Student participation, games, good. Content, methods, strategies, great. Situation, participation, warm environment, lesson plans, Okay. The components of active learning, there are 5 components actually. The first one is hands-on activities. If I'm going to be engaged in an active, in an activity in which I'm going to be the center, I should be doing something with my hands. Hands-on activities. Okay, and the second one is, do you remember playing? Yeah, it's play-based learning. The third one, collaboration and communication skills. Number four, it is differentiated instructions. And number five, if I have hands-on activity, play-based learning, collaboration and communication skill, differentiated instructions, of course, I have something, what we call metacognition, knowing about my own knowing. Okay, and we're going to learn a lot about this. Yeah, reflection and application. Okay. First of all, hands-on activity. Why do you think hands-on activity makes learning active? Why? Who can tell me? Why do you think hands-on activities, they make learning active? It kills boredom. Good. What else? Go ahead. Only Mr. Ibrahim. Involve them and they will learn. Great. Excellent, yeah, Ms. Rasha. That's exactly what it means. Another way to learn. Show me, I will remember. Yeah. Tell me, I might. And then involve me, I will, yeah, more engagement. Yeah, Mr. Hussein, that's right. I encourage everyone to practice. It activates minds, helps the student to be fully attentive. Great. Help the students, help them to learn easily. Okay, so let's get to them. Number one, let me say that engaging the children, it engaged the student or the children cognitively in designing something with their hands. If you are to design something, to make a model, maybe to do something with clay, it means that you're thinking. And if you're thinking and doing something with your hand, it means active learning is taking place. Okay. Give me examples of hands-on activities. The main and the subskills, great. Give me examples of active learning, hands-on activities, sorry. Examples of hands-on activities, like what? In the kindergarten, if you're teaching your students, yeah, like design posters, again, amazing. Yes, yeah, Mr. Magdi. Using clay, Play-Doh, puzzles, coloring, sand tracing, amazing. So using clay, building models, excellent. Experiments, I can ask them to plan something. Science experiments, they are, I suppose, they are considered like hands-on activities. They can draw, they can color, role play. Yeah, role play, but role play is not hands-on activity, right? We have it later on. Designing posters as well. So the first component or the first thing that can help you have active learning in your class is hands-on activities. Examples like clay, models, experiments, draw, color. The second one is play-based learning. Why play? Why play-based learning? Why are you here? You're supposed to be hidden. Just a second. Yeah, why play-based learning? Cut and paste. Yes, Miss Rosha. That's right. Drawing, Miss Afif. Why? Why? Play-based learning, why? To have fun. Excellent. Break the routine and grab their attention. To be more activated. Learning is fun. While you're playing, of course, yes. Because simply, they are children, young learners. They love to play. If you get them to learn through playing, it means that you're doing something very, it's very, when you are learning while you're having fun, both of them get you to learn actively. It means you're learning something for a lifetime. Do you still remember when you were playing with your colleague, your mates, and your cousins and your brothers and sisters? You still remember everything you learned through these kinds of games, right? To create a natural environment. That's right, yeah. Because the nature of students or children is that they do love playing. So what happens? It places the student or the child. Do you remember when we said active learning? It means the student is in the center of the process. You remember that? Yeah. Play-based learning, it places a child in the center of the learning process. It encourages them to explore, and exploration is something related to curiosity. And you know that young learners, one of their characteristics is that they are curious. Okay, they have hunger to explore the world around them and learn about it. So play-based learning helps them to explore and like it encourages their curiosity about the world that they have. And it fosters social skills. When we are playing together, we get to socialize with our students, with our colleagues at the class. It's not only about socializing with the teacher, because I have classmates, we can play together, and this fosters social skills. It also supports differentiated instructions because we have diverse learning styles. It also builds a good relationship between the teacher and the children. Excellent, yeah, Miss Afif. Okay, it also encourages creativity and imagination. When we are playing, what happens? We unleash our imagination. Okay, if they are to play, it means that you're helping them and supporting them to be creative. Okay, brain-based learning. Just a second, please. Okay, play-based learning offers a rich and engaging approach to education that honors children's natural inclination of play and learn. By providing meaningful and purposeful play experiences, educators can support them to learn actively, and they have the foundation for lifelong learning. So what kind of play? There should be a purpose. It is not play for the sake of playing. They are playing to learn something. That takes us to something I always say in my sessions, in my lectures. Whenever you have an activity in the class, you need to give your students a purpose to do it. I can't just let them, okay, now it's time to play. No. As we said, do you remember active learning? It means, or the word active means to be involved in and planned activity. You plan for the game, you plan for the playtime. And then collaboration and communication. What about collaboration and communication? What do collaboration and communication skills have to do with active learning? What do you think? What do they have to do with active learning? Engaging, involvement. Okay, what else? Collaboration and communication skills in active learning. Why? We said we have hands-on activities in which they can play with clay, build models, right? Are they going to play and are they going to build models and make posters on their own? Of course not. We said, yes, yeah, Mr. Mohammed, it's student-centered classes, distributing their rules. Whenever we're playing, whenever we're having a hands-on activity, what happens? We need to collaborate with each other. And if we collaborate with each other, it means that we need to learn communication skills. If you don't have communication skills, you will never be able to collaborate with your colleagues or your mates, right? Teamwork. That's amazing. What else? Fill in the gaps accordingly. Good, yeah, Mr. Ibrahim. We complete each other. When we are collaborating, we're learning a lot of skills. What kind of skills? What kind of skills do we learn from collaboration and communication skills? Who can tell me? How to help each other? The dialogue, okay. Cooperation, storytelling. Sharing ideas. Exactly, Mr. Ibrahim. Everyone is unique in an area. How to work in team, modeling, social skills, macro skills, interpersonal ones, good. Express yourself. We're gonna come to this later. Responsibility, I love that. Communication skills as sub-skills. Confidence, emotional intelligence, yeah. I'm good in doing something. Okay, let me say, collaboration, it teaches our students to accept each other. This is the first thing. They learn how to solve their conflicts peacefully. As long as we have a shared goal and we have to work together and we have to collaborate together. So we have communication skills, we accept each other, we support each other, we share ideas, we brainstorm, we solve the problems, we show respect, resonate on what we learned. Okay, let's check this together. It teaches them teamwork and cooperation. It has effective communication skills, problem solving, and negotiate. We negotiate together when we are collaborating on a task, or maybe it's a play time where we have a purpose for using the language or something. We are to negotiate. We solve our problem peacefully. We can give peer feedback. We accept what our colleagues tell us, what our mates give, what our peer give us as a feedback. Example of this, the collaborative projects and presentations and digital collaboration tools. Can you give me an example of digital collaboration tools? Yes, yeah, Mr. Ibrahim, your rule. It teaches them critical thinking and communication approach. That's right. Okay, so can you give me an example of digital collaboration tools? Can you do that? Huh. Like what? Like what we do with the Google slide. Excellent, yeah, Mr. Ibrahim. What else? One more. It still has something to do with Google. Huh. Documents. Excellent. That's right. Amazing. Padlet. Online assignment. And this means we are taking the collaboration beyond the classroom. It's not only in the class. Yeah, playtime can be in the class. Some of the hands-on activities can be in the class and beyond the class. If you assign to them to make an experiment, scientific experiments, maybe like planting a seed or something, they start observing it not only inside the class but outside the class. But they can do it individually. But if they are to collaborate using Flipgrid tool or Google Documents and so on, what's going on? It's not only in the class, they can collaborate outside the class. So we're building human being. If you teach your students how to collaborate and they do learn the skills required to collaborate successfully, it means you are building a human being. Do you remember the C's of the 21st century? One of them is citizenship. And citizenship, it's not only about you, it is also about being with other human beings over there. So collaboration teaches them to work, to be a part of a team. It teaches them you're not living alone. You need to collaborate. We need to collaborate and share ideas, brainstorm. We have a lot of things to do together so we can survive on this planet and learn as well. Exactly. Thank you very much, Shimei. Okay, so collaboration. Let me close this first. Yeah. Yes. By using collaboration and communication skills in active learning, it empowers young learners to become effective collaborators, communicators, and problem solvers, preparing them to be not only successful in their schools, but also beyond. As I said, collaboration is not only in the class, it's beyond the classroom. And remember the word beyond, because we're going to have a lot of things concerning the word beyond later on. Okay. What about differentiated instruction? Why should we have differentiated instructions? Because simply, we are not the same. We have diverse personalities. We have diverse interests. We have diverse learning styles. Exactly, Ms. Shimei, that's right. Diversity. Yes, Ms. Layla. So, differentiated instructions, it helps it can be easier if you have flexible learning pathways. How come? How come? As long as we have diverse learning styles, we need to have like diversity or variety of activities while we're asking our students to do something. Because Wafaa likes to listen, Mohamed likes to do something with his hands, maybe Mohamed likes to see. So everyone has a different learning style. And this takes us to the learning station. Do you know learning stations? They have a station and they choose what to do. Maybe it's a puzzle one, to solve a puzzle, maybe to write something, to make a video, and so on. different, yeah, to cover all students in the class. That's right. Okay, varied learning activities, as I said, responding to what they understood or what they learned. Some of your students can respond by orally, like they can speak. Some of them can draw. The others can do some movements to respond and demonstrate their understanding. Or tiered assignment and tasks. Let me give you some examples of tiered assignments and tasks. For example, if you have a reading comprehension, of course, you have levels of your students. Some of them, mashallah, they are advanced, and others, they are low achievers, and we have the moderate ones. You can have this multiple intelligence theories. We should consider it all. Yeah, exactly, Ms. Shayma. Because simply they said that there is no such a thing like learning style. We have a combination of them. And this takes us to the theory of multiple intelligences. That's right. Okay, so tiered assignments. Let me give you an example. Reading comprehension. We have variety of levels in I have variety of levels in my class. So for the beginners, I can give them like the text in the basic vocabulary that they can read and decode easily. They can comprehend easily. But for the moderate students, I have the same text, but I give them like the original text or on a higher level, having the same questions. But it will be easy for them to understand it. And then for the advanced one, I can vary the questions to be more advanced. So they have the same content, but in different levels. Okay, this is an example of tiered assignments. Flexible grouping. Okay, when they are in groups, like if they have tasks to do, everyone can choose the task that's suitable for him, or you can give them the task that's suitable for each one of them. Scaffolding and supporting. Let me give you an example of this. If you have a reading text or maybe a story, you can have a pre-teaching vocabulary stage for your low achievers. Exactly. To divide the task into stages, it means supporting them. Provide a strategy that makes it easy for them to start doing the test. So you support them before they start doing the task, Mr. Ibrahim. Yeah, that's right. Individualize the feedback and assessment. Yeah. Everyone is different from the other. We have diversity in our class, so everyone has his own feedback and assessment. They are not the same. Okay, so implementing differentiated instruction, active learning. What? It helps you to build an environment which has engaging learning experiences that meet the diverse needs of your students. Is it related to culture? No, it's more related to the levels of your students in the class, the standard of your students. Some of them are beginners, they are moderate, they are advanced. This is what it has to do. Multicultural education, differentiated instructions. No, it has something related to maybe differentiated culture. If I have diversity of cultural, and we don't have it in Egypt, so we don't have like a diverse environment of students from other cultures. We are the same here. But if it happens and you have students from other cultures, like multicultural education, you have to be aware of what you're using in the class. What is normal is for some of them is not for the others. Okay. And then let's go to metacognition. Do you remember the word beyond? Huh? Do you remember the word beyond? Do you remember when I said that collaboration is beyond the classroom? And active learning is beyond knowing. يعني what does it mean beyond knowing? It is not only that you know something, it's the knowing about knowing this. How did I know it? How did I build it? What is the process that I have known this? Okay, they start thinking, they start to know about the knowledge they have. It exceeds their knowledge. Excellent, yeah, Ms. Shayma. It has something to do with it. They think when they are engaged in active learning activities like hands-on, like play-based learning, if they collaborate together, If there are differentiated instructions, what happens? They can reflect, they plan, they monitor, they can have something we call the awareness of their learning goals. They are aware of their own learning. Like you don't know that you can do something, but you actually can do it. Yeah, not exactly like this, Miss Layla. It's knowing how to know it. You get to know about knowing what you know, and you are aware of the process and by which you know what you know. How do I know it? Consciousness. That's right. Excellent. Knowing how and more. What and more. That's it. Beyond cognition. Okay. It develops their awareness of their learning goals. It fosters autonomy and learners' autonomy and independence. It leads to everlasting learning process. If you teach your students, you support them, you engage them, if they are the center of the learning process, they will be aware. They will be aware of their learning. They can reflect on it. They can monitor the regulation of learning process. So they start to know the process of knowing itself. And they start to build their own thoughts. This is what we call metacognition. Okay, yeah, recognition and expansion. That's right. Okay, so let's recap it very fast. What are the components of active learning? We said number one. Right in the chat box. Hands-on activity. Hands-on activities, yes. The second one, hands-on activities. Oh, we have stuff. Okay, guys, hands-on activities, play-based learning, collaboration and communication skills, differentiated instructions, and all of them together, it leads to metacognition. So active learning, it builds a human being. It helps them to be a lifetime learner. They will be responsible for their own learning. We are developing their critical thinking. We are developing their ability to collaborate, to communicate, to solve problems, a lot of things. And that's it.